Carol, what time are you coming home?
My friend and I just split up. I'm going to take the train home now.
You don't need to rush home on the weekend.
My friend is married too, and I don't want to hold her up. We split up early to go home and make dinner. How's your work going, Kevin? You're not going to have to work overtime on the weekend, are you?
Well, I'm still waiting on a response from my client. I don't know when I'll hear from him, so I might be home late.
That's too bad. Should I make dinner?
Yeah, I'll eat at home tonight. I've been working overtime every day lately.
Great! I'll get dinner ready.
Thank you.
By the way, I went to a psychic reading today.
I didn't know you liked psychic readings. You never show any interest in daily horoscopes or anything.
My friend wanted to go, so I went with her and got a reading. It was quite accurate. It kind of freaked me out.
How was it accurate?
The psychic knew about my past without being given any information. The reading was spot on. I never really believed in psychic readings, but my perception has changed. Some psychics are legit.
Wow, she sounds great.
Yeah, I've never had such an experience. She also said something that concerns me.
What did she say?
She said I may see someone who's been on my mind.
Who's been on your mind?
No way. I feel like she was talking about your mother.
My mother?
Yeah. I won't voluntarily make contact with her. You drifted away from her purposefully. It's just that I didn't even meet her before we got married.
Trust me, there was no need. She was a toxic mother. She took advantage of me and took my money. I never want to see her again. I wouldn't even go to her funeral, although I know it's inevitable since I am the only child.
I know. You want nothing to do with her. That's why you took my last name.
Makes me nervous to even think I might see her.
It's just a psychic reading. The psychic might have been talking about someone else. Maybe it's my favorite K-pop star.
I hope so.
Yeah. I understand that you don't want me to meet your mother. But shouldn't I meet your relatives at least? Even if it's too late.
My mom would come barging in if she finds out we were meeting my relatives. We would just cause trouble for them. Plus, some of them would sympathize with her. To be honest, I don't want you to meet them. I'm sorry you married a man with no family. I know we had to have a small wedding because I couldn't invite any relative.
That was all okay. We married. That's all that matters.
Thank you. I wasn't blessed with the family I was born in. But I want to lead a life full of happiness with you. I want us to create a happy family together.
I feel the same. I want us to build a family full of happiness.
I'm sorry. I understand your feeling, but I want to focus on work. You make more money than I do now. I want to be able to make enough income to support both of us financially.
You don't have to worry about it. I love my job and I'm just doing what I can.
But you can't go to work when you have a baby. You'll have to take maternity leave.
You've been thinking about our future. Thank you.
Of course. Also, as a man, I want to be the breadwinner of the house.
I'm counting on you. Don't overthink yourself, though. Your health comes first.
You're right. Thank you. I wouldn't do anything to make you sad. Oh, excuse me. I've got a response from my client. I've got to get back to work.
All right. Good luck with your work. Come home safely. Kevin, are you coming home late again?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to catch the last train home. You'll be in bed by the time I get home, right?
I will. I have a question for you.
A question? What is it?
I was looking over the credit card statement today. The bill was twice more than usual. There was a $1,000 payment to a travel agency. Are you planning a trip?
Oh, that's a payment for a business trip. It's a package price for the hotel and the flights. I paid with my credit card so I could get the points.
A business trip?
I'm going next week.
You told me nothing about it.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. My company will cover all the expenses. They'll pay me back.
Oh, good. It scared me.
I'm so sorry I forgot to tell you.
You're a little careless with money. Don't forget to tell me in advance next time. I want us to cut down on expenses to save money.
I know. You're responsible with money enough for the both of us.
Even though I'm responsible, you still go out and buy clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I can't say no to salespeople.
It's not funny. You have to work with me to save money.
Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Will you be able to come home early before your business trip?
I can't. I have a lot of work to do. Why?
You know, once you go on a business trip, you won't be home for a few days.
The trip is only for 2 nights. I'll come back soon.
Well,
Do you miss me? Doesn't sound like you do. You're usually okay when I work overtime every day.
if I tell you I miss you, would you come home early?
I want to, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'll make up for it. I'll be able to come home early for a while when I come back from the trip.
Okay. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I'll go to bed by myself. Be sure to lock the door when you come home.
Are you sulking?
I'm not. You have to work when you have to work.
I'll work hard so I can support both of us soon. Good night. Carol, do you have a minute?
Sure. I missed your call an hour ago. I'm sorry I couldn't answer. Did anything happen during the trip? Are you at a hotel right now?
I am. I'm in trouble.
What's going on?
I have to stay at my parents' house for a while, so I can't come home for another week or so.
What? Why?
My mother died. I'm going to her funeral. I wish I didn't have to, but I have to do my part.
You're going to her funeral alone. I think I should go too. It's your
I want to forget about this place I used to live in, so I'd rather not have you here. There's my relatives too that I don't want to see. And they might be hard on me. I never expected her to die during my business trip. She causes trouble even when she dies.
This is your mother texting. Who caused you trouble? I'm alive. What are you doing telling your wife I'm dead?
Huh? Carol? What's going on?
I said I'm your mother. I'm texting from Carol's phone.
What are you talking about? Carol, what's going on? My mom's dead. Why are you doing this?
It was a difficult delivery when I gave birth to you. You almost got lost in the nearby mountain when you were in the 2nd grade. Your high name was Lissa. You drifted away from me because you cheated on your fiancé. You made me pay the compensation for the family and ran off. You caused trouble for all the relatives. Is that information enough for you to believe I'm your mother?
Are you really mom?
I've been telling you since the beginning. You dumb son. I don't even consider you my son anymore. I've been chasing you to get my money back.
You've been chasing me? What does that mean? You'd better not be causing trouble to Carol. Just stay away from me. Carol, don't trust her if you're reading this. She's making it all up to split us up.
You can say whatever you want, but there's nothing you can do. Carol knows everything.
What do you mean? Everything? Everything you say is a lie.
The fact that you broke off an engagement and ran off, and the fact that you've been cheating on Carol, she knows everything. I was surprised to hear from the detective agency that you were married.
What? Did you spy on me? What do you get from this?
The reimbursement for the compensation. I was going to forgive and forget if you had become a decent man. But you haven't changed at all. You did such terrible things in the past, and you're still cheating on your woman. I'm ashamed of you.
Just get away from Carol.
I can't do that. We're at the hotel you're staying with your mistress. I know your room number. Carol didn't answer your call because she was on a plane. Give up. You won't get away.
Carol, help. I've been locked up in a room in my parents' house. My uncle's been guarding the door to my room. I need to get out of here somehow.
Why should I help you?
They're going to make me work on a ship on the Bering Sea.
Well, you had it coming. You cheated on your fiancé and ran off without paying the compensation. They also had to pay the cancellation fees for the wedding. You have to take responsibility for that too, don't you think?
Aren't you going to miss me? You said you missed me before I went on a business trip.
I said it because I wanted to know who you are one last time.
What?
Ever since we got married, you've always come home late. You sometimes came home with the scent of female perfume. I had been worried for over 6 months since then. I didn't want to keep worrying anymore, so I hired a detective agency.
You've known that long?
Yes, but I wasn't sure back then. That's why I had them follow you. It turned out your mother had hired the same detective agency to spy on you. She talked to me in front of the office.
You're kidding, right? That kind of thing only happens in movies.
It is like a movie, isn't it? The truth will come out in the end. Your mother is not a toxic parent. She is a good person. I didn't believe her completely at first, but I found out about your cheating. As I gathered information, I figured out that you were the one who was lying.
I'm deeply sorry about the trip, but I was never going to replace you with her. You had a conversation with her, so you know we weren't serious.
Does that change anything? Do you think I'll forgive you?
No, but I truly love you.
If you had loved me, you wouldn't have cheated on me soon after getting married. I'm sure you didn't want to divorce because I have a decent income. I notice you've been overspending money since we got married. You married me because you thought you could do whatever you want with my money.
No! I married you because I love you for your kindness.
You cheated on me. Your words mean nothing to me.
I apologize for all the lies, but it comes from the heart when I say I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So please, help me. You have enough savings to pay back the compensation I owe my mom, don't you? We give her back the money and start over. I won't disappoint you again.
Are you serious right now? Why should I clean up your mess? I cooperated with your mom to stop you from doing the same thing again. I'm not going to live with you again.
Are you saying you want to get a divorce?
Obviously! You betrayed and cheated on your fiancé right before the wedding. Then you made your mother pay the compensation and tricked me into marrying you. On top of that, you had an affair again. Who would be stupid enough to start over with a man like you?
Carol, please. I don't want to divorce you.
You don't want to divorce me only because you think I will help you. Just so you know, I won't spend a penny on you ever.
The compensation is nearly $50,000. It's going to take years to pay her back.
You have $30,000 to pay me in addition to that.
What?
Did you forget about the compensation for me? I demand full payment.
I'm so sorry. I've been dependent on you. I thought you would forgive me no matter what I do because you're so sweet. You're so warm-hearted and generous. You're the most perfect woman I know.
Oh, thank you for all the compliments. Too bad I'm not generous enough to forgive you. Sorry, show me your sincerity by paying me the compensation.
I'll live for you from now on, Carol. I'll work hard to support us. Trust me. Please.
I don't believe any word a pathological liar says. Don't make me say the same thing. The only thing you can do is shut up and pay me the compensation. Money won't betray me like you did. We discussed divorce at my ex-husband's parents' house. He could not argue as all his relatives were present in the discussion. The negotiation for divorce and compensation went smoothly. My ex-husband's mother introduced him to a job, and he's going to work on a ship on the Bering Sea. The job is so rigorous and grueling that he might not survive. Even if he doesn't, I will still get the compensation with an insurance paycheck. He wouldn't be able to escape from the ship easily since most crews on the ship are covered in debt like him. My ex-husband has no empathy for others and has caused trouble to many people. I hope he will pay for what he did. After the divorce, I moved into a studio apartment. It is a small apartment, but it is a perfect place for me to live by myself. I got a cat as I could not get one when I lived with my ex-husband because of his allergy. She is so adorable and brings me peace of mind, which my ex-husband never did. I don't feel lonely at all thanks to my cat. I haven't healed from the pain of having been betrayed yet.